One sideline gesture turned a routine game into a moment everyone will be talking about, and it might just change one franchise's future. What looked like a quick celebration was actually the kind of silent announcement that rattles locker rooms. A veteran defender blitzes twice, rises up, and points straight at a rookie on the bench as if to say, "That's the guy." The clip looped overnight, but the reason it landed so hard wasn't just the hit or the showmanship. It was who made the gesture and who got pointed at. Shadeur Sanders, still a rookie, has been building respect quietly. Early mornings, extra film, no drama. When opponents start publicly hyping your backup, fans stop calling it noise and start calling it pressure. That puts a team in a delicate spot. Protect a young player's development or answer the roar of the crowd and risk burning the rookie too soon. Dillon Gabriel played the snaps he was given, but the narrative shifted from X's and O's to timing and belief. Coaches preach patience. Players and social media reward momentum. Now, the question isn't only who's best on paper, it's who the locker room will rally behind and how the front office will respond under public scrutiny. Watch the pressers, watch the practice reports, and watch which teammates start speaking up. This single, calm gesture forced a franchise to confront a choice it's been dodging. The clock Ramsey signaled is running, and the next call could make this a legend or a lesson. What should Cleveland do next? It happened in an instant, a play that felt more like a statement than a sack. Jalen Ramsey burst off the edge, crushed Dillon Gabriel, and stood tall, pointing across the field toward rookie quarterback Shadeur Sanders on the sideline. The crowd roared, cameras zoomed in, and within seconds, the clip was everywhere. Ramsey didn't say a word, but his gesture said it all. It's his time. Fans knew exactly what he meant. It wasn't trash talk, it was theater. A veteran putting the league on notice that he'd seen enough of mediocrity and was ready for something new. In that moment, football turned cinematic. Emotion, power, and timing all colliding into one viral image. And just like that, a single gesture made Shadeur Sanders the most talked about player who hadn't even taken a snap. Shadeur Sanders isn't just another rookie waiting for his turn. He's the quiet storm the league can feel coming. The son of a legend, he's built his own reputation through relentless preparation and unshakable focus. Drafted by Cleveland, Sanders entered the NFL without the usual noise. No viral boasts, no wild headlines, just a steady rhythm. It felt earned. Sanders represents something rare in today's league. A player whose confidence comes from discipline, not hype. He doesn't need to campaign for the job. His poise and professionalism do the talking. And that's exactly why veterans across the league are starting to notice. The ripple effect from Jalen Ramsey's gesture hit the NFL like a shockwave. Within minutes, the clip was everywhere. Replays on sports shows, slow-motion edits on social media, and endless debate on podcasts. Analysts called it symbolic. Fans called it a message. And the league? They couldn't stop watching. But what really made it powerful was who even some Browns players quietly agreed. Suddenly, the story wasn't about Ramsey's sacks or Gabriel's struggles, it was about a movement forming in real time. A defender's point turned into a statement, and a rookie became the center of the league's attention overnight. For Dillon Gabriel, that moment was brutal. Not because of a bad throw or missed read, but because of perception. One viral clip flipped the entire narrative. Suddenly, every snap he took felt like a countdown to Shadeur Sanders' debut. Gabriel isn't a bad quarterback, he's just caught in the wrong storm. Ramsey's gesture wasn't just a celebration, it was a challenge, loud enough for the whole league to hear. Fans saw it as a sign that the Browns were wasting time, while analysts questioned how long the coaching staff could ignore the growing noise. Inside the locker room, loyalties quietly began to shift. Some players still backed Gabriel's professionalism. Others whispered that Sanders' energy could change everything. And for Cleveland's front office, it created an impossible choice: Stay loyal to the current plan or listen to the crowd demanding the future? Inside Cleveland's locker room, the tension is impossible to ignore. Players won't say it out loud, but everyone feels the shift. When a veteran like Jalen Ramsey points to a rookie on another team's sideline, it sends a message that echoes beyond social media. It hits the locker room walls. Some veterans nod quietly, believing Shadeur Sanders has the poise and talent to lead. Others stay cautious, wary of the hype that can crush young players before they're ready. But one thing's certain, the energy has changed. Coaches insist Gabriel is still their guy, yet whispers grow louder with every game. The Browns' front office now faces more than a quarterback debate. It's a culture test. Do they reward consistency? Or do they risk it all for the spark everyone's talking about? Because when the locker room starts, believing in someone new, management's hesitation becomes the real opponent. Cleveland's next move could define its entire season. The front office has three choices, none of them easy. They can hand Shadeur Sanders the starting job and ride the wave of momentum, but that risks throwing a rookie into chaos before he's fully ready. They can stick with Dillon Gabriel, hoping stability outweighs excitement, yet every stalled drive will sound like a countdown to change. Or they can delay the decision altogether, letting time and pressure decide for them. A dangerous gamble when the locker room already seems to have chosen its favorite. Fans aren't just watching games anymore. They're tracking every whisper, every sideline glance, every practice report. The Browns don't just need a quarterback now, they need direction. Because when belief starts leaning one way, leadership has to catch up fast. Otherwise, hesitation won't just cost games. It'll cost control of the entire narrative. This was never just about a sack. It was about a signal. Jalen Ramsey's gesture didn't end when the whistle blew. It started something bigger. In that split second, the story of one play turned into the story of what's next. The image, Ramsey pointing, Sanders standing calm, captured everything fans love about football. Talent meeting timing, confidence meeting destiny. It felt cinematic because it was. A veteran declaring what everyone secretly believed. That Shadeur Sanders isn't waiting for his moment. He's already arrived. When he finally takes that first official snap, the roar will sound less like excitement and more like relief. Everyone will know the gesture wasn't mockery, it was prophecy. And as that ball leaves his hand for the first time, it won't just mark a new drive, it'll mark the beginning of a new era.